All right, man. So I see your boy Champagne Poppy got some problems in Canada, man. And yeah, man. We're gonna get right to it. Let's do it. All right, man. Torch Talk, you know what it is, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all for being here with me every day. You already know what time it is. If you want to leave a donation, link is there on the screen, Cash App. If you don't want to leave a donation, that's all good too, as long as you're here. Award ceremony, January 1st, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on live. I will be dropping another nominees list, dropping another list of nominations of the next award, probably today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. And yeah, all the beautiful single sexy ladies, y'all know what's up. All the fellas, y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. We're gonna get right to it, man. Make sure you go subscribe to Torch Talk After Hours. And yeah, man, let's get it, man. So apparently this guy dropped a diss track on Drake. A young Toronto rapper calls Drake out. I don't know if this is going to be good or bad for him. Who knows? But if you call Drake out, I'm figuring he probably could rap. I never heard this. This is my first time hearing it with y'all. So this is a live reaction. But this is coming from We Love Hip Hop Network. Shout out to him. Let's get it.
So John Kabongo has finally dropped his tune. He is ready to set it off on Champagne Poppy. Let me pull up the shit over here on Instagram. And let's get to it, man, because I don't know, man. He's getting some mixed opinions on it, though. So let's go to my Instagram page and follow us on Instagram. We Love Hip Hop Network. He sent me the video this morning. We'll do a reverse after this. So I'll play a little bit of this and then we'll play it again at the end of the segment. Salute to John Kabongo.
Yeah. I relate to kids going straight to the league. They recognize that you got what it takes to succeed. And that's around the time that your idols become your rivals.
Let's go.
You make friends with Mike and Yayo for your survival. The new wave for the city is here. I am so far gone, can't be living in fear. This is not a diss song, I'm just making it clear. The doc got a new star that I see in the mirror.
I hate to get on my Simon Cowell shit. I guess he warming up. I'm gonna have to hear the rest. Cause to me, this is just him just explaining. It's not really bars. He ain't really saying nothing crazy yet. So before I even give my real assessment, I'm just being honest. It's not even it's okay as so far. He just rapping words that, you know, have a little bit of meaning to it, but it ain't nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going though.
Maybe I should start a poll.
Really started from the bottom where I stayed in my zone. With my ball, I was through the leg, dribbling home. It's a focus that you have when you know you're the one. Boy, when depending on what I do to his drums. Nico saw me smoke the nights for what beat as a youth. Sammy knew since high school, I'm a dog in the booth. Rocks on.
All right, maybe I'm sleeping. Maybe I'm sleeping because he using all Drake songs. He's using all Drake songs. Maybe I'm sleeping. Maybe I need to run that back. Let's run that back. I mean, yeah. I'm sleeping. Let me wake up. Let me run it back. Just to be fair. You know what I mean?
We'll do a reverse after this. So I'll play a little bit of this and then we'll play it again at the end of the segment. Salute to John Kabongo.
Yeah. I relate to kids going straight to the league. They recognize that you got what it takes to succeed. And that's around the time that your idols become your rivals.
Let's go.
You make friends with Mike and Yayo for your survival. The The new wave for the city is here. I am so far gone, can't be living in fear. This is not a diss song, I'm just making it clear. The doc got a new star that I see in the mirror.
Maybe I should start a poll.
Really started from the bottom where I stayed in my zone. With my ball, I was through the leg, dribbling home. It's a focus that you have when you know you the one. Boy, when depending on what I do to his drums. Nico saw me smoke the nights for what beat as a youth. Sammy knew since high school, I'm a dog in the booth. Rock saw me rock the stage and history like a pro. A chance at the Apollo, I'm here on my rocky flow.
Whoa.
And I ain't getting bullied on my confidence. I only fear God, not accomplishments. I'ma catch up like some condiments, just give it some time. And I don't never need their compliments. They know I can rhyme. Congolese, baby, I'm a...
He said he don't...
Even with all that, I'm listening to it. I mean, he's spitting. He's spitting. I ain't gonna lie. He's spitting. He's spitting. He's spitting. I mean, to me, don't really take too much to out rap Drake with heavy bars. But see, Drake, whoever, you know, let me not say this. Let's just acknowledge that Drake has a writer, but whoever's writing for Drake, and I ain't saying that to be disrespectful, I'm just saying whoever's writing for him, you got to be a little more witty to them, because yeah, he could say a couple of bars and get you out of here. So, but so far so good. Let's keep it going.
Need your compliments. He knows he can rhyme. All right, keep them.
Warrior for real. The comment really made me feel euphoria for real.
Oh,
he calls himself the sixth guy. He wanna see us kneel. I guess that's how the new Toronto talent gets revealed.
So the comment that he's talking about in question. So let's go and do some reverse engineering over here. Right here is it?
Yeah. He's like, I can't comment without it becoming a news story. Like, I feel like sometimes he probably just wants to comment and just get his shit off, and everyone's like runs with it, because now I'm seeing John Kabongo and him, or not even, it's just John Kabongo trying to fend his boy in a...
So his name is John Kabongo. And listen, man, I ain't all about the names. I don't really care too much about names, because my battle rap name was Funeral Man. So today I shouldn't be cracking on nobody's names. But John Kabongo is crazy. John Kabongo. What would Drake rap with John Kabongo? What rhymes with John Kabongo? About to do the mumbo? Oh man, bro, this is crazy.
Comment section with like maybe like 800 views or something. Like, it's so like local, but at the same time, I was kind of shocked at that, to be honest.
What do y'all think about that? Because this happened. I'll pull up the comment, right? And this is courtesy of Toronto Rap Stars. The comment here shows where Just Unlimited, he had said something before, like Drake was, people were feeling him back then, but they weren't really type shit, feeling the boy, he said, right? So let me go to the actual comment, because I originally had posted it, and the comment over here.
Well, I want to say this before I actually forget. I definitely think that we all have become obsessed with numbers and not actual quality. I mean, it's been like that for a little bit, but now I'm starting to really see it play out in streaming now. Now people, they literally look at your videos and they look and see how many views you got or how many subscribers you got. I'm thinking about turning my subscribers off, because I want people to come over here just because they like the quality of my work. You know what I'm saying? Not because of the subscriber count. A lot of people, that's if they see that you have a lot of subscribers, they'll subscribe. If you have a lot of views but not that many subscribers, they'll subscribe even faster. If you have not that many views and a lot of subscribers, they'll wonder why you got so many subscribers. I know why that is, though. I'll explain it probably later, but I know why that is. Let's keep going.
Says the city did not mess with Drake, and this is salute to Just Unlimited. That's an engineer, producer. He works very closely with John Kabongo. So he said the city did not mess with Drake. Definitely not hate. I don't think, but I don't, but just did not mess with that boy. Okay, so he didn't think it was hate that was happening back then. It's just that, I guess, and let me actually add a little slight bit of defense to him, okay? Slight defense. The city did mess with Drake back then. He was getting played on the radio. He was getting played on Flow 93.5. Big salute to P Plus, who was the first one to play City Is Mine on Flow 93.5. Okay, he was getting played on Project Bounce. He had the diss track or the beef with Aristo, and that was getting heavy rinse on Project Bounce. He was getting played on college radio. Yes, but everybody who was getting those flow opportunities back then were getting looked at a little bit sideways by some of the like more grungier artists in the scene.
No, I don't really know whether Drake was being played back then or not in Toronto. Truth be told, I really wasn't a big Toronto person. I heard of Toronto, Canada, but we looked at Canada and Toronto and Halifax and all of those Toronto cities up there, we looked at it. We only knew about Toronto we only knew about Canada mostly because of Bret the Hitman Hart, in my opinion, back then. Like, it wasn't really too many people musically coming out of Canada that people was following back then until The Weeknd, and then Drake came, and then that's when people started. I think Justin Bieber from there too. I'm not sure, but he was late on too. So we really didn't pay attention too much to Canada like that. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? They'd be like, oh, you compromised yourself so that you could be on Flow. Or, oh, that's that soft flow type shit. You a flow rapper. You know what I'm saying? And not a flow rapper meaning, oh, they're flow. Meaning Flow 93.5 mainstream radio type of rapper. Okay? So, yes, there was a divide back then. And I think, and I'm shooting a lot of bail. Okay? There's a lot of bail being given right here. I'm thinking that that's what Justin Limited is talking about. Okay. And then he responded, and then he doubled up again and he said, Friday Ricky Facts. And do I have to go back to the original post in question? Jesus Christ. This rap beef shit, man. Let's go back. Let's go back. Back in time to last week. Where is the post? Let's find the post. Is it this? No. Drake. Hold on, I'll find it. I'm trying to listen. I post so much shit that, but I know. Oh, it was this.
Were you and your fellow rappers at the time viewing Drake during his come up? Was he accepted? Was it rejection right away because it was a different style of rap?
So my homies used to always tell me, yo, you should just do a track with him, right? And me, because we're on a different whatever, well, I don't know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just different. But a lot of people are doing music in Toronto or in Canada, but you just didn't mess with everybody. But I did not hate him. Yeah. Just say I opened up for his first performance.
Let's keep it real, JB. Niggas was ducking the Drake feature back in the days. They're like, that's soft shit. We on some hard shit.
But the option was there. Like
the option was there, fam.
Oh my God.
I don't know if this is actually true. I do know when he came out with Best I Ever Had, I would say for me personally, I thought he was soft. I said, this is soft. I honestly, back in the day, I didn't like him. I didn't like Kanye. I was one of those guys who liked aggressive rap. I didn't like Lupe Fiasco. I didn't like none of those soft, lyrical backpack dudes back then. You know what I'm saying? The crazy part was I was one of those guys, not a soft rapper, but I was a backpacker, but I wasn't a soft rapper. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Because just because you're a backpacker don't make you a soft rapper. Let's just put that out there. But I was one of those people who literally did not like, I don't know why I had to use the word literally, but I didn't like Kanye. I didn't like Drake. I didn't like Lupe. I didn't like them guys back then. You know what I mean? Eventually, you know, they got past that, but wasn't really big on them like that. I was still into the Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep and all of them, you know what I'm saying? Dog Pound, all them dudes.
I had the option too, fam. And man's them, I had to beg these niggas and he never did it, bro.
Yeah. And I didn't ask him to do a feature. But I just knew that I should have just to keep it in the tuck. Right?
Yeah.
And that would have just been the smarter move. But
exactly. And this is where that reaction there, that the upsetness, the cheesiness that I had there. This is where Drake responded and said, Friday, this one hit your heart, I can tell. I felt that. Said I had to beg the man them. Don't lie though. I came to that one cipher and forked it up.
God bless him. I'm trying to do business with OVO in a totally different way that could have never benefited me like a song would.
No, exactly.
You know, so big up to Drex. Still out here. I'm still waiting for you.
Well, the thing is too, this is before Drake supposedly had a writer. I don't think Drake had a writer back then. I honestly think Drake was a better rapper back then than he was when he got the writer. I think his timestamp records are tough, don't get me wrong. But I think So Far Gone Drake and Comeback Season, his raps to me were really good. You know what I mean? That's what kind of like got me to like him when he did that. When I believe it was Comeback Season, when I heard that, because I heard Best I've Ever Had before I heard So Far Gone and all of those. I heard that first. And then once I listened to that, I realized that, I was like, this guy, I don't know about this. He kind of soft. And then when he dropped, when I went and listened to Comeback Season and So Far Gone, I said, okay, yeah, nah, this guy's actually can rap. And he was different. He had a different type of flow. You know what I'm saying? Again, I don't think he had writers back then, but some people say he did. I don't believe that.
Homie, I'm still waiting for you. You got big business to do.
Yeah, and not to circle back on the feature thing, but not only JB and the Empire Camp, anybody out there, y'all know where you're at. You said no to a Drake feature at one point. Over here.
So, and here's the original comment. Okay. Justin Limited, what he said, and then Drake, what he said. DJ Natural coming in here like, yo, Drake, I almost fucked with you from time, G.
I just gotta say this. You know what it was back then? Once I started seeing, like, once I started looking into like Canada, like and Drake and I felt like, first of all, I felt like there was no black people in Canada. At one point in my life, I ain't gonna lie, I was stupid. But I also felt like when I found out that they were like the cousins that we just didn't like. It's like that corny cousin you ain't like. He come over, like you live in the hood, he live in the burbs. And I did think that Canada was all suburbs. I didn't know Canada had hoods like that. I'll be honest with y'all, you know what really made me, and this gonna sound crazy, but what really made me start looking at Canada different was the show Top Boy. Now, I don't know if this is actually true or not. Don't know. And I think Top Boy wasn't in Canada, but I think it was in London, the UK. But that's how I looked at Canada. I looked at Top Boy, and even though it wasn't in Canada, I felt like that's how it was. And then I start to see Toronto and people start talking about it. And then I kind of related that to Top Boy. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, all right, I guess this is how it is. Because when you watch The Wire and when you watch Top Boy, to me, it's two different type of hoods. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like Top Boy was the closest to Canada versus The Wire. You know what I'm saying? Even though there was other shows that were hood based, but see how I got out of that, yo. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get out of that one, huh?
It's like last week we're just shitting on the man. I'm playing. You don't be shitting on Drake. But here comes John Kabongo. Don't talk down to my dogs because he's saying something you don't agree with. He ain't saying nothing crazy. He's saying stuff you said yourself. Stop trying to make this about clout and name brands. It's about real life. If you were there, you were there, bro. Bro Bro ain't even an artist. Why would people know him? So yes, this is what prompted all of this shit. All right. So if I go back to the We Love Hip Hop Network page and we go down a little bit because he hit me up behind the scenes and he was like, "Broski, what's up with your guy, man? You think he could just talk crazy to my friend?" All right, and if I play this.
Look, it's hard to make it out the city through the traffic jams. I felt like a label exec the way I would have.
So this is the messages that him and I had between each other. It says, "My dog ain't say nothing wrong Friday. He's a good guy. I'm not letting him try it and publicly humiliate him like that." Like, public humiliation is crazy. Yo, gang.
Bro. Yo, you know, it's so crazy. I feel like sometimes when a celebrity says something, y'all feel like they humiliating y'all, versus when you say something about them, you don't take it as humiliation because you're not as popular. It's crazy. Like, he would use the term public humiliation, and why your boy ain't standing up for himself? Why you out here doing it? Like, listen, I'm gonna put it to you like this: all 2026, I'm not jumping into nobody's defense. If I see that you are not defending yourself, I'm not jumping to your defense. I'm not gonna be out here getting my head clapped off for you and you sitting home eating a Klondike bar on the couch. Like, nah, we're not doing that. No more. Nope. If you getting clapped at, I'll clap with you. I'll clap back with you if I see you clapping back. But outside of that, I'm minding my business. You fight your own goddamn fight from here on out. I'm not playing them games no more.
Was this public humiliation? One in the chat if that was a public humiliation from Drizzy Drake. Two in the chat if it wasn't that serious, bro. Okay, let me know, man. Was that public humiliation? And John Kabongo, if you're watching this right now, salute to you. All right, brother. Hip Hop Hoop says no. Carol puts mad twos in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I think if you give an option like that to people, they're gonna give you the answer that is the most comfortable to go along with, and that's not as some people, but most people are gonna give you that answer like, no, it's not that serious, because people don't think at this point, people don't think a lot of stuff is not that serious. We got to that point where we don't think a lot of things are serious no more. Man just got clapped in his neck and people was like, it ain't that serious. Like, right on national TV. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could see it. And it's like, nah, it ain't that serious. Like, so we got to desensitize to things. So when you pose a question like this, people are going to say, nah, it ain't that serious. Like, for real. You see that when the person put mad twos in the chat, like two. Like, nah, it really ain't that serious. Like,
I said, oh shit, I didn't even see that one. Man's going hard in the paint, and I was talking about Drake going hard in the paint. Like, yo, salute to us. We're getting a lot of traction. He's commenting on our shit. That's all I'm thinking about. All right. Then he responds, nah, I'm not having it. Justin is a good dude and said nothing wrong, and now he wants to disrespect him. I want him to disrespect me like that, and we can.
That's what I mean, man. This is the true definition of clout chasing. Like, you literally said, because obviously it ain't that serious to your boy because he ain't saying in the back. He's a good dude. Y'all acting like y'all part of some type of mob gang-related mob bosses. I don't know, whatever. And you up here saying, nah, he a good dude. He ain't doing that. He's a civilian. Only say something to me. Yo, I want him to talk about me. It's like, bro, like, you already dissing him already, so you might as well just go ahead and diss him. Like, come on, bro. He already came at you because he came at your boy and you felt some type of way.
Get into the booth about it. And I responded, damn, that's mod, but I'm here for it. And then he responded, I'm not a coward. No disrespect. and public humiliation towards people that are my family, especially when they mean no harm. And I responded, hey, brother, do what.
I never understood the term "I mean no harm" when you are harming somebody. That's actually, to me, that's actually worse sometimes. Yo, I mean no harm. When it's like when your parents used to beat you, be like, it's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not gonna hurt you more. It's gonna hurt me. You're just telling me that to make me feel better about you whooping my ass. Like, it's gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you. So you better be prepared. We're like, why do I gotta be prepared? Beat yourself then. Every time I do something bad, how about you punch yourself in the face? How about that? Yeah, I mean, how about you do that? It's gonna hurt me. So whenever you be bad, pow, I'm gonna hit myself. So you gotta be good because I'm gonna be punching myself. You want me to walk around with a black eye? Like, come on, bro.
You gotta do. And he said, let your audience know I challenge him to speak to a real rapper like that. Okay? So he had some smitted oak. And from when I posted this, not everybody was like, yeah, get him, get Drake. Yeah, how could he say that to your boy Justin Limited? Yo, fuck Drake, yo, get him, bro. Niggas was like, corny, weak. Right? And I'll get to that comment in a second with the emoji. But yeah, niggas was not having it, right? So big salute to Trader Ryan Mandible. He says, this right here is why people get nothing more than an emoji when they DM mans like me shaking my damn head. Okay?
You see how everybody's making this about them? You know what I mean? Now somebody else jumps in and says, yo, this is why I only do this. This is why I don't like this. Has nothing to do with what you do, dog. Like, you're not a rapper either. Maybe he is. I don't know. But from what I'm seeing, you're not. But yeah, man. Yeah. But I don't know if he's going to get back into the song. So I'm guessing he went to do a song with, he went to the studio in TDE. This is new to me. And this is John Gabongo. He did a song with, they saying he did a song, well, he's saying he did a song with your boy, not Kendrick, you know.
Link up. You know, he got his Toronto Blue Jays cap over there. Careful. That might get you swiped over there. Toronto Blue Jays means something different over there in LA, brother. All right? This failed podcast, they talked about him.
I want to shout out my guy from Toronto, John Kabongo, who has a very dope song with LA's Ray Vaughn, or TDE's Ray Vaughn.
He's from where?
From Toronto.
And Raymond Vaughn is from
West Coast.
Wow.
Salute to Leatherface.
They can work together.
Yeah, look at that. I'm just trying to showcase the unity. He said he pulled up and he was in the studio with TD, and Ray heard the song and he on the spot just gave him a crazy verse and said, let's go, drop it. And
he said he was what? And he did what? And he said what? And left it what? Huh? What? He? What? Hold on.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
I was late on the sound effect. I was parking my spliff, courtesy of Exotic Hot Pots. Is there something to that there, gang? Am I reaching? Am I searching too deep into the pot for some bullshit? The TDE connection? See, yo, don't worry, bro. And this is just a theory. Don't worry, bro. Get at that nigga. If anything goes down, you got the backing of us. Top Dog Entertainment. All right? Top Dog will hold you down. TDE Punch. They'll hold you down. All right? Just a theory. You know what I should do? There's a few names in the shit. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I relate to kids going straight to the league. They recognize that you got what it takes to succeed. And that's around the time that your idols become your rivals. You make friends with Mike, yeah, for your survival. The new wave for the city is here. I am so far gone, can't be living in fear. This is not a diss song, I'm just making it clear. The doc got a new star that I see in the mirror. Really,
I don't know if y'all realize, if y'all hear the ready or not flip going on over there too. Ready or not? You know, you ain't ready.
Started from the bottom, I stayed in my zone. With my ball, I was through the leg, dribbling home.
All right, let's get John Kabongo in here.
Yo.
Kabongo!
Don't ask me nothing crazy, yo.
Yo, what would give you the impression that...
Why not ask you nothing crazy? What do you mean? You just dropped a diss track. So what you mean? Don't ask you nothing crazy. What is there? You're already full-fledged in it now. So, but I guess I'll split this up. I'll do that. I'll do another part to this. Yeah, man. I guess he had to wait till the perfect time, kick a man while he down. Let me get you now while you're down. You know what I mean? We'll see what happens, man. I don't know if Drake's gonna respond. You know what I'm saying? Drake, you on the clock, man. I don't know. But we'll see what happens, man. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll probably do a second part to this because I want to see what he actually says. But let's keep it going. We out of here. See y'all. Peace, bye.